Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leanne. Today I want to talk about possibilities. Do you realize how many possibilities there are for the outcome of your desires? Infinite. There's absolutely no limit to the possibilities. Infinite possibilities to the outcomes. So ask yourself, why are you stuck on that one outcome? Like, why are you stuck on thinking that your specific person doesn't want you? Or why are you stuck on the outcome of you're never going to have enough money? Like, you're never going to be successful, you know? There are so many different possibilities that you can't even fathom. And getting there, you can't even fathom. You know, there was things that had happened to me that I thought it would go one way, but it ended up going another way, and it got me what I wanted because things turned out completely different, and the bridge of incidents were completely what I didn't think would happen. So remind yourself that there are infinite possibilities to outcomes, or to get to the outcome that you want, you know? So, and there's also infinite outcomes out there. So I don't want you to feel that, you know, because of what you're seeing right now in your 3D, that, okay, well, this is going to be the outcome because this is what I'm seeing. Because that's not true. Anything can change. You are a different version of yourself every moment. So all you need to do is truly trust, truly believe, and do whatever processes you have to get into that feeling, to know that the end result will come. You just need to know that you will become the person that you want to be. The person that you're desiring right now is, okay, like, let's say you're desiring a specific job, okay? And like, okay, let's say, I'm not knocking anybody's job here. I'm just saying, you know, examples. So let's say you work like in a package factory, you know, like you're packing things. And you really want to be a CEO of a company. Now you might say to yourself, okay, well, this is my life. I'm waking up every day and this is what I see. I'm, you know, packaging these boxes every single day. So please, I already know the outcome. How the heck can I become a CEO of a company? Well, it's very possible because, you know, you don't know. If you really trust, like seriously trust and believe, don't just say to yourself, yeah, okay, I'm going to be a CEO. Really believe it, you know. And if you go into your SATs and you visualize it, or if you script it, or you affirm it, and you really just stay on your game about it, things can start to unfold around you. You know, like let's say in that company they might have an opening, you know, for a management, and they realize that you're really good with people, everybody trusts you, you know, you don't miss work, you're always there on time, and so they offer you this position, you know, and then that's just like a stepping stone to get to that CEO position. You know, you could be with that company for a very long time, and eventually they just keep moving you up and moving you up. And then one day you know, you look back and you're like, oh my God, I'm a CEO. This is what I wanted like 10 years ago. Don't focus on the time. It doesn't matter. You know, if you don't want to wait, well, impatience is really our enemy. Because you can't have impatience when you're trying to manifest, because impatience is only going to create more impatience. Remember, what you focus on is what you're manifesting. So if you're focusing on things are taking too long, they're going to continue to take too long. So you just need to trust that it's already done, it's already here, and you just need to really believe and step into that reality of where you have everything that you want, and don't worry about the in-between. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. So remember, there are infinite possibilities for everything. You're creating it all. You know, like I posted a little thing. You know, even the circumstances, you're creating it all. I create all of my circumstances too. And then I get angry, like, why is this happening? But really, I'm creating it. Not that I'm doing it on purpose. I'm not like, okay, I want this to go wrong, you know, but by focusing on the worry of, oh my God, what if this happens? It's actually end up happening, you know? So just remember, there are infinite everything. You are limitless. Limitless. You can have anything that you want. You can be anything that you want. You can do anything that you want, and it doesn't matter what you're seeing in your 3D right now. I don't care. You might say to yourself, no, it's impossible. It's not impossible. Trust me, it's not impossible. Okay? Things will unfold. Things will come to you. Just trust me. Okay? You know, so many things have changed in my life, and I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? You know? Like, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Many years ago, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I was in chronic pain. I couldn't work. I was on disability. I was very depressed. And I said, you know, I can't go on like this for the rest of my life. Like, you know, there has to be something else. And I always thought to myself, I want to work for myself. I want to be able to travel, you know, I want to feel successful, but how am I going to do that without a degree? But you know what? I just said to myself, I make money just being me. And sure enough, things started to unfold. You know, it's a long story, but things were unfolding. Things showed up in my life, and then all of a sudden it was like, wow, here I am working at home, and I get to travel whenever I want because it's a job that I can do anywhere that I am. And at that time in my life, years ago, when I was on the disability and depressed, I thought there's no way in hell that I can ever have what I want. And yet I do now. So please trust me. You know, when I talk about things, I speak from experience. I speak from, you know, seeing either in my own life or from clients' life or friends and family's life, you know, how things have changed for them. Trust me, anything is possible. I'm not going to say who, but there's somebody that I know, they really needed money, like right away, and they were having a difficult time. They didn't know what they would do. They had a lot of bills coming in. They weren't making that much. Long story short, they started affirming, you know, I'm a money magnet. Money keeps flowing to me easily and effortlessly. Bing, bam, boom. They had this money coming in that they were not expecting. They had 3 job offers. They were freaking out, like, what? And they got a big check, and they didn't understand. Like, they even said to me, like, how is this possible? But they trusted, because there's infinite possibilities, you know? Like, we always might say to ourselves, okay, there's no way I can get a big lump sum of money unless, you know, I win the lottery. But that's not true. I mean, you can get it anywhere, you know? You could meet somebody, seriously, you could meet somebody and they have no family, no loved ones, and you were so kind to them and they just thought they want to give back, and they could be a multi-millionaire and they decide to leave you something in their will, and then they pass away, you know, unfortunately, but and then you get this big chunk of money. You know, anything is possible, anything. So just remind yourself you are limitless. You can have anything you want. You don't have to wait for it to come to you. Yes, of course, you want to see it in your 3D. That's what we're doing, right? We want to see things in our 3D. We want to experience it as a human and enjoy all of, you know, this wonderfulness that we're trying to create here. But really grasp the fact that you're not creating anything. It's already there. It's in the quantum field. It is around you right now. Like, the version of you that you want to be is right here. But you need to have faith in yourself. You need to realize who you are, the power that you have that confidence, and that you are worthy and deserving. And then you're going to start seeing things unfolding, and you will step into that version. And then, you know, it could be next year or a few months from now, and you're sitting back and saying, wow, I never thought this would happen. Visualize that. You know, I used to script in the future, and like as if it already happened. I would put a future date, and I would say like, oh, today was the best day ever, and I did this and this and this, and this happened to me, as if it already happened. But obviously it didn't yet, you know. So you can do that too. You can script things as if it already happened and put a future date and then see what happens, you know. But just trust, have the faith. Because the people that have the faith, you'll notice that a lot of them will end up manifesting like within days. And then a lot of people might say, okay, they're full of it. No, they're not full of it. It's because they really have that faith that they can manifest anything that they want. And so can you. So anyways, I love you all. Have yourself a beautiful day. I will see you in the next video.